hope you all are doing well and enjoying yourselves. I hope you all had a lovely Thanksgiving, those of you who celebrate. And if you don't, I hope you had a lovely week anyway. We'll see if anybody joins. I know I say that every week, and usually people do, but it's best not to assume, especially given my erratic live streaming lately. Hello, Princess. If I know you by a different name, please tell me in the chat. For whatever reason, YouTube is like, you need to see them by their @, not their usernames. That's how you should see it. Like, no, I know everybody by their username, not their @. Because usually the @ are different. Except in my case, I claimed my @ for me. Oh no, you're good, Era. I had a very busy Thanksgiving week, so. But yes, happy late Thanksgiving to everybody, and happy holidays to the rest of you. What has everybody been up to lately? Currently, I am watching Christmas Vacation. If none of you have seen National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, I highly recommend it. It's an adult-ish Christmas movie, so it's fun. All good. Thank you, Rena. I will remember that. I just got back about an hour ago from a children's birthday party. My daughter was invited to a classmate's birthday party, and it was at night. I've never done that. Never gone to a kid's party that was at night. It was weird. I had to drive out there, and it was fun though. The kids had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun for my daughter. It was an indoor jungle gym, so she just kept climbing and moving and running around, and it was great. She had a lot of fun. And I just kind of hung around with the adults because I wasn't small enough to go up into the thing, which was fine. Let's see, I got sick over Thanksgiving. So wow. That, 1, congratulations on the 100 wishes. 2, I'm so sorry that you were sick for so long. That had to suck. Hello, Wolf. Oh my god, I love your @ I think he changed it, but it looks good. So, I wanted to address this here. I know I made the post earlier, but I do need some help with coming up with ideas for videos in 2026. I have some, but I don't have enough. I need at least 24 because the goal is to film and post 24 videos for the year. And that way I don't have to worry about it in any other content I want to make. I have the time to make. So I need ideas. If you guys want anything in particular that you want to see on the channel, if you want to see me do a particular scenario or some of the characters in different ways, like I can only do Aaron, Levi, and Hanji at the moment. My Carla wig and stuff is in storage at the moment. And maybe if you want me to see me do Lilith or Charlie or something, because I have a couple of things I can do for that for Hasbin, let me know, and I will get on that. But I need ideas. I need them fast. I am filming the week of Christmas. Like, I took that week off of work specifically so I could film, and then I took some days on New Year's off so I could edit. So please give me ideas. I'm sad to say that I looked on the inspiration thing on YouTube and I found some ideas, and I'm like, Why does this sound good? None of them were skits. They were more like theory ideas. So I'm like, I want to do theory videos, but I want to do them as like independent of the rest of the channel. Like I want to have 24 cosplay videos done. I want that. I don't want, you know, random ideas. Not random ideas, random videos just kind of strewn out. Like I want 24 cosplay videos consistently done throughout the year, and then if I want to throw in a theory video, I have the time to do that. I can write one out, film it, edit it, and get it up, and it's gonna just add to something. I'm also doing more of the FNAF shorts. I'm gonna be filming those the same week. Those don't take as long to film because it's all in one session, but I do need to sit and film it because I film a year's worth of content, or at least that's the goal now, is to film a year's worth of content basically, and I need a lot of help in getting to that point. So if you guys think of anything, please let me know here, or let me know on any of the posts that I have that have gone up so far. I figured out part of the problem was freaking YouTube had my community turned off, and I had to go in and turn it on. I didn't get an announcement that this was done. I had to go in and figure out, because I'm like, why is nobody commenting? Why can't anybody, like, and then it said, oh, if you want people to comment and engage in your community, you have to turn it on. Since fucking when do I have to turn on my my community? That sounds bad, but you know what I mean. Turn on the ability to interact with the community. Like, what the fuck? Since fucking when? Whatever. During his 5-star pyro sword. Nice. I have no idea what the ins and outs of the game, but I can already tell, like, pyro sword sounds badass enough to be awesome, to be worth 100 wishes. So, good job, Era. So yeah, if y'all guys can come up with anything, great. Use the inspirations page on YouTube. It was only good for like theory videos and crap, or reaction videos or something. It did have some ideas to do like fan fiction, and I'm like, I could do that, like write out a fan fiction based on something we've seen on the channel, or based on an idea one of you guys comes up with, and I could like act it out or narrate it or something. I don't know. Wish you all the luck in the world, Era. I do hope you get your character. Oh, so I'm probably slow, but I didn't realize that people actually go on to ChatGPT and ask it questions about their life, about decisions they should make in their life. When I was at the birthday party, I overheard one of the moms saying, oh yeah, I asked ChatGPT what I should do about my chicken or whatever. And it's like, why don't you ask a vet? Why don't you ask a farmer? Why don't you ask a real person who probably knows what you're talking about? Why are you asking AI? AI is for fun. AI is not and should not be taken seriously at all. Like, no, why are you doing, like, I didn't think people actually did this. I thought it was people who, you know, I guess got into it in a particular mood they were in, and it just kind of spiraled from there. I didn't realize that this was like a regular thing, that people just go on there and ask it questions or something. And then I see like commercials say they were made using ChatGPT. Oh, Adrena, I love all the hype. Love it. Why AI? Just why? My dude, I wish I could tell you. I wish I could. I wish it made sense, to be honest with you. Like, I get using AI for certain aspects of creativity, like role playing. If you don't want to let's say you're role playing about certain characters and you want to just kind of storyboard ideas more than like actually actively RP. Oh, thank you, Audrina. That's really sweet of you. Appreciate. And I'm gonna cough because I almost choked. Love tea, but it doesn't love me back that way. But anyway, I get it if you want to role play certain scenarios without, you know, like you want it to go a certain way, but you kind of don't know the in between. Like you know how it starts and you roughly know how it ends, but you don't know the in between, which is actually the harder part. So yeah, using AI to help you with that part, I get. Using it to help you write the whole thing, no. But to help you storyboard and plan and stuff like that, yeah, I can see doing that as long as you go back in and make it your own and make it make sense in your writing style. But woo! Good job. Good job, Era. But I don't get using AI for anything else. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's really awesome of you. Put the good karma out there. Everybody needs some, and you need some back. So sending good karma your way. But I guess it's my little rant over about AI. I just kind of was baffled that people actually use it for real life scenarios. I thought that was just something people made up. I thought that was something South Park made up. But no. People actually do use it. Like, holy crap. I did not realize they used it for that. And I don't know. It's just disheartening, I guess. But what do you guys think about AI in general? Like, do you use it? What do you use it for? Do you not use it? Why don't you use it? What are your general thoughts about it? Like, for me, I can see some positives. I can see some negatives. The biggest negative I see is people becoming too reliant on it. But that's like anything. People become too reliant on their phones. People become too reliant on social media. People become too reliant on all sorts of things. But that's just nature. That's just human nature at this point. But, you know, there are good uses for AI, I suppose, like simplifying some mundane or redundant processes. I kind of like the idea of using it as just like a little assistant to like compile your notes and do your email, like send out emails and stuff, like easy emails and stuff. I get that automation, but don't use it to take other people's jobs away. There's no point. This year is coming to an end so fast. It really is, though. It really, truly is. It seems like just last month it was February. I don't like AI techniques stealing people's art, and so we'll say it is copyright art, but it's original fair. Yes. So that actually, from what I've seen online, is gaining some traction. Especially with fan fiction. I 100% love Archive of Our Own for this. They are the biggest combatants right now of AI because they have been scraped twice. Back in May and June, big, huge AI scrape. Pretty sure it's being used in things like Chai AI and Character AI and a bunch of other ones. Because if you go onto those and you talk to characters, some of it gets a little fan fiction-y. But I even saw a post, somebody who was on the archive, and they're like, you guys, you don't realize this is, you know, like plagiarism and stealing. And I gave my 2 cents about it because it really is. Even though you don't necessarily own the characters, you own the situation. And there's a lot of people who write OCs. There's a lot of people who write collaborations and crossovers and other things, and that is technically original. So they are stealing your ideas. It's copyright and plagiarism on a different level, yes, but it's still that, and we need to acknowledge it. Because saying that it's okay for it to steal fan works and fan fiction and stuff is not. It's not. I mean, anything in the public domain is a free-for-all. Anything is a big free-for-all. Disney recently sued a few AI things about, having chatbots of Disney characters and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I can see why, because some of those sites are subscription services. So they are profiting technically, which, Disney doesn't like it when you profit off of their stuff, which begs the question of how do people on Etsy sell stuff like that? Like the ears and everything. But who knows? Maybe they really can't get away with it and they have to go on a break every so often to escape the Disney lawyers. But then this kind of circles back to what I was talking about with reaction YouTubers and stuff, and they're getting hit hard, and they're everything's getting hard. It's getting harder and harder and harder to actually make your own content. Nice, good job, Era. I think it might be the same one, but still, good job. But I don't know. It's sad to see that we can't have, people want original content. Okay, well, Has Been Hotel was very original. Viv spent a decade and a half of her life creating those characters and the stories and everything. And people bitch about it. People say it's terrible. People say it's that she's a sellout and because she went to Amazon and blah, 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 blah. Well, you guys wanted original. You guys want us to make making original content now. Well, kind of hard to make original content when people need to be invested in it and shit. And yeah, and it's hard to get people to be invested in shit that they aren't already familiar with. That's why we rely on things like fan art and fan fiction to get our start, and then we can start making our own characters. That is a thing. That's definitely a thing I've come to do. My Carla is an original character. So I've made my own original character and a few others based on that. I've come up with my own original plot and rules for the Titans and stuff. I've come up with original characters in DC and The Boys and other fandoms I write for. You have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. So if you get your start in fan fiction, that's fine. It usually leads to making your own OCs. I mean, people who are in Dragon Age, Mass Effect, Baldur's Gate, where you come up with your own protagonist, that's technically making your OC in an established world, and then you have an impact on it. So what's the problem? People just get ridiculous. It's where do original ideas come from? Well, you kind of have to interact with other media to come up with the idea. It's So frustrating to live in this world. And I'm gonna make sure I didn't freeze. So give me 1 second, my friends, my titans. Okay, it looks like it didn't freeze, which is good. Scared to post my art online because of AI. That's fair. Honestly, at this point, I mean, our faces, our data, our everything has been so fed into the machine of AI and all that. You just you want to limit it, you really do. It's just really hard because they feed our stuff. Like Meta on Facebook and Instagram is AI. It's whatever you're doing, it's whatever you're doing, it knows. It's just ridiculous. So there's really no way of saving yourself. Like, you want to save your artwork, great, do that. Save something, because the rest of you, there's not much left to save, sadly. The characters is my easy part. Writing is the hard part. Yes, it is. We both know this, don't we? Literally the hardest part of it all. But, you know, we make do. We do our thing. And then we bounce ideas off of our friends who are very nice to us. Don't we, Wolf? I'm lucky. I have 2 friends that I can bounce ideas off of. I have Wolf, and then I have another friend. He goes by the handle Jedi Knight, so we'll just call him Jedi. So Jedi and Wolf are my 2 people that I go to, and I bounce ideas off of them because they know my writing, they know my fandoms. I will say Jedi is not as familiar with some of them as Wolf is, but more than willing to read and critique and give feedback. So great. Very cool, Era. Hi, Adrena. Not nice. I don't know what you're talking. Right. Because you reading my Randomness ideas for various things and then actually giving me feedback isn't nice. No, that's terrible of you to do, Wolf. You should stop. Don't stop. Please don't stop. I can't. I couldn't do it without you. I really couldn't. You understand my thinking. You understand my process. I could not train. I could not get another person trained on my brain like I'd have you trained. Like, you just get it. Ooh, cool, Era. Really, I know. I knew you were going to say something about it. Yes, to a point. You are trained, because like, after dealing with me for as long as you have, you know exactly what to say to me to get me to like get out of my head about things and calm down about my writing. You know exactly what I mean when I start rambling and getting ideas. You know, I have you trained in the way that you have trained me as well. Like, you've learned me enough to know how to get me to be back on course, basically. Like, I've trained you in that way. You've learned from pattern recognition at this point. Spent 90 wishes and got lucky. Nice. Very cool, Era. Oh, my tea is different today. I have an Advent that's tea. It's different tea bags every day. And this one's gingerbread, so it tastes like you're drinking a gingerbread cookie or a piece of gingerbread. It's really good. I like it. It's one of my favorites. You are the luckiest. You should go buy a lottery ticket. Hey, K-cups are awesome. Full disclosure, I went European on how I make my tea. I bought an electric kettle, or I asked for one for my birthday and I got one. Oh my God. It is a life changer. I love it so much more than putting my tea in a fucking microwave. I don't know how any of us do that in the US. Like, stop doing that. Stop. Go buy an electric kettle. They're $15 at Walmart. It will be awesome. And the best part is you can use it to heat up plain water, pour it into a pot, put the pot on hot, and it'll start to boil faster than if you just put cold water in and leave it to boil. Like, oh my God, it's a game changer for making pasta and other things. Just fucking do it. Just go get a $15 electric kettle. Just do it. Exactly, Wolf. Exactly. I mean, how, fuck. We're going on knowing each other, what, 3 years now? 3 or 4 years now? I want to say 3 to 4 years at this point. Because we didn't get to know each other until after I had my daughter. Was it during quarantine? No. I know it's at least 3 to 4 years because of the last, at least the last 3 years. I'm giving 4 because of the time before then, but it could be 5. Okay, you're European. I hear that song and all I can think of is Yuri on Ice. Because they played that song for Victor so many times. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. Y'all think I should end here? I'm wondering if I should end here. Just why not? I'll give it a couple minutes. You're trying to find me here. Are you gonna go see the new Avatar? I haven't seen any since the first one. I had no interest, so I thought the first one was great. I didn't really see any need for more. But hey, I'm sure everybody else has enjoyed it. You'd have to check our Discord, I think, Wolf. My daughter is very good. She's awesome. Like I said, she had so much fun at the birthday party. So she had been to this place before and been freaked out by climbing and going up high and everything. So she didn't do it the last time she was here. She kind of kept to the lower parts. Anyway, so now she was much braver when she was doing it, and she enjoyed it a lot more, which was awesome. And her favorite character in Wicked is Glinda. I'm sure you can guess why. It's been 4 years I've been live streamed. Wow. Damn, Era. That's some dedication. Now, were you with me before I took the hiatus when I had my daughter? Because I know I took a bit of time off after when I had my when I was pregnant and after I had my daughter. Wow, 15 or 16? Damn. You were a silent watcher? Yeah, makes sense. I mean, we didn't really start talking much until after I think you... Damn. Damn. Well. Holy shit. That makes me feel old considering I started posting in 2018. Damn. Wow, guys. Well, it is what it is at this point. Holy crap. I'd hope by the time this channel's 10 years old, I've got a bit more of a rhythm going. And I can actually, like, be pretty on top of shit. We'll see. That was not my first one. That probably was the first one that you found. But no, my very first one was when I did those journals because I was just messing around with the idea of cosplay. And then I realized I could do more characters by myself. So then I did. be nice to be able to like do more, but you know, limited in resources and space at the moment. Hopefully in the next year or so, fingers crossed, I can have a little bit more to play with as far as like buying cosplays and all that good stuff. You're good. I understood what you meant. Waiting to see what you guys say. Might end stream a little early, don't know. Still toying with that. Yeah, the peanut butter one was pretty good, huh? Yeah, I think the peanut butter one was my favorite one as well. So proud of that one. I don't even know why it's stupid to be proud of that, but I am. Oh, was that you? That might have been you, and I came up with that little extra one. Yeah, that might have been you. Huh. You guys are awesome. That's why I like your input on the channel. You guys come up with really funny ideas. Sounds like something I would do. You and I are probably gonna have to come up with stuff for the channel then. Because you have some good ideas. And I'm running on fumes. At least tonight. Just play off my... But you still come up with good ones. Hi, Audrina. You have your moments. You have more than just your moments, Wolf. Wow. That's very sweet of you, Audrina. True. That is true, Era. I'll consider it. I don't know how I'll do it, but I'll consider it for sure. By the way, what did you guys think of the new one that I came out with? It was kind of a theory video tied in with Attack on Titan. Thank you. True. The only problem is that requires some makeup I don't have. But we'll see. I might be able to make it work with what I do have. Sounds like something we talk about. Yep. Actually, I was in the middle of making little behind the scenes thing. So when I was originally filming, I had no idea that it was going to come out as like Hanji's idea that every blonde in Attack on Titan can't be trusted or has some kind of secret or whatever. That came completely organically while I was trying to, you know, summarize the events of things, and then it just popped in my head and I'm like, you know what, let's roll with it, because this is actually pretty true if you sit and think about it for 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm always tired though. I work full-time, 40 hours a week. I'm a mom. I have other obligations, so yeah, I'm always tired. I didn't give any like, okay, so I did put a spoiler warning in it, but it's spoilers for an anime, for a season of the anime that's been out for almost 15, 10, 12 years. I don't know. 15 at the most, 10 at the least. It's been a while. I did put a spoiler warning in. It doesn't really spoil anything. It's more just Hanji going off on like her own idea of you can't trust the blondes, and she gives her reasons why. It's not really anything. I don't drink coffee, I drink tea. I'm drinking the tea to stay awake, because otherwise I'd be passed out right now. Because I don't tend to stay up past 9:30, 10 o'clock. But yeah, I did put a spoiler warning in Era, but I'm not. It's basically just Hanji going off on her own little idea. It's funny. I thought it was funny. I didn't expect it. So then I had to film Levi's part, and then I'm trying to remember all I said is Hanji, and I'm like, I gotta play off this, and it's mostly Levi just kind of going, well, I can see your point, but you know, it's pretty funny. Go, Era, you, and to a certain extent, Wolf, and anybody else that's in a freaking time zone that is ahead of me, go to bed. It's not worth staying up for. Oh yeah, totally fun. It's only 4:20. Well, there you go. Bye, Audrina. Have a good night. It's all right. I'm probably gonna go soon too. All right, my little Titans. I think I will go ahead and end it here just because I've kind of run out of things to talk about, and I'm a little tired, more so than usual. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. Oh, thank you, Audrina. That's very sweet of you. But I hope you guys have a great night, a great week. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.